room smells like... I'm very weird like that, but no one's coming over. It's really just me.
Oh, that's okay. It's your house. It's your preference, right?
Right. That's a good point.
That's a good way to say that materialism's okay, right?
Yes, thank
Cheers.
you. Cheers. We didn't cheers at the beginning.
Oh,
Cheers.
well, here we are now.
Yes.
Let's start over.
How about some Hollywood happenings?
Awesome.
Avengers, are you a fan?
Not really.
I watched, I think it was the original Avengers where all of, like, Captain America, all of them were together. Mm-hmm. Is that, I don't understand the whole world of, and those comic books and stuff, those people listening to understand, they're probably like,
yeah,
don't talk about it.
If you don't know what you're talking about, don't even mention it.
But what I want to talk about is the fact that they rocked the box office this last weekend.
Yeah, I saw that too, yeah.
It was the kickoff of the summer movie season, and it's Avengers Age of Ultron. It scored the second biggest North American opening ever with $187.7 million.
Wow.
We drove by a couple movie theaters on Saturday night just being out and about, and the parking lots were packed, which you don't really see that at movie theaters that much.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Because people, Netflix, and...
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what we do. The only time we go and see movies really are kid movies. So.
Well, did you see Home?
Yeah, we did.
What did you think?
It was really good.
I want to see that movie.
It was cute.
I love Sheldon Cooper.
Yeah, it's a cute one. So.
And then, did you see Cinderella?
Mm-mm.
What?
Did you yet?
No. Lame. I am lame.
That's funny.
It's on my radar, but so is, like, Magic Mike XXL. And yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't... We're so bad about going to see new movies.
I don't like it. I like the comfort of my home. I like being in my PJs with my food that doesn't cost $20 for a bucket of fattening popcorn. I can get the healthier popcorn and...
Yeah, mine is just that, is the money side of it.
For what it is, I can wait. I'm patient.
Yeah. I guess there haven't really been a whole lot of movies that come out that I just want to go see.
Right.
So I can see why, though, they keep going down this comic book path, especially if they're opening up with $187 million.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's a huge following for that.
For sure.
For that genre, I guess. I found a great article from USA Today that went over some of the new movies that are worth your money.
Okay.
At number 1 is Avengers.
No
if it
way.
wasn't at number 1, I would be like, I wouldn't even be discussing this article.
That just blew my mind.
Right. The next one is Far from the Maddening Crowd. Haven't heard of it, but it's on the list.
Awesome.
The next one is In Age of Adeline. A freak accident leaves Blake Lively young and beautiful forever. I'm excited to see that one.
Yeah, that one actually does look interesting.
Russell Crowe makes his directorial debut in Australian tragedy The Water Diviner.
Never heard of it.
Furious 7 brings thrills and chills in the latest installment, which I think that came out like a month ago, so that would have been spring, but it's...
I think it's because it was
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker's last film.
Yes, so it's a big hurrah.
Sure.
Few frights are as relevant in 2015 as those in Unfriended. I don't know if I want to see that. I don't want to see... I used to love scary movies. As a young adult, maybe late teen, young adult, I lived in my grandma's basement, and I would rent movies, like videotape movies at the time.
Yeah, like blockbusters. Yeah.
And scary movies and watch them all by myself because I loved it.
Really?
But now I'm like,
No.
They're too gory.
Yeah, the last movie I think I saw was in high school. It was what movie? The Hostel or something like that?
I didn't watch that.
It was...
Yeah.
I left thinking to myself, like, why do I pay for this?
Right.
It's not entertainment. It just makes me question everybody around me.
Right, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and I think it makes us more scared.
Yeah.
Than we need to be.
Sure.
But I think that's a genre that some people thrive on.
Sure.
Just not me.
Me either.
Nicholas Sparks has a new movie coming out, The Longest Ride, but this article says that one's a snoozer. I've seen the trailer. It looks cute, but again, not one I'm going to run out and see.
Yeah. I think I've only seen one of his, and that's the one.
The Notebook?
Yeah, that one.
Disney's Monkey Kingdom. It's drama and love and heart, and I've seen the trailer, and it looks cute.
Yeah.
Rihanna and Jim Parsons voice the spunky leads in Home, which you've already seen.
Good movie.
And
Recommend
then
it.
2 awesome movies that are on our radar is Trainwreck by Amy. It's written and stars Amy Schumer. It comes out July 17th. And then, of course, Hot Pursuit, starring Reese and... What's her name again? Vergara. Sophia on May 8th, which is this Friday. So those are some movies coming out that you can check out.
Sure. I like Amy Schumer.
Oh my gosh.
That
she's
movie
hilarious.
looks pretty funny.
Do you watch her show on Comedy Central?
I don't.
Do it.
Okay.
I just started.
Yeah.
I binge watched it one weekend and I'm obsessed with her now.
Awesome.
She's real.
She's funny. Yeah.
She's so real.
I used to listen to her comedy and then she blew up.
She is hot right now on every show, and she is.
Did you see
the
that
next one?
That parody video about she was making fun of rappers and why they idolize women's butts.
Yes,
it's so
her
funny.
And what was that other girl's name? I don't know.
Amber Rose.
Yes,
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
I know. I cracked up.
It was kind of gross. She doesn't have...
It's funny, though, because
she has no boundaries.
Well, it's if you think about it, though, you're
real.
Yeah.
No kidding,
That
buddy.
is where that comes out of. Why is this such an obsessive thing? I'll
have to link that video.
It's pretty funny.
To our podcast.
Right.
It's hilarious.
It is pretty funny.
Prince William and Kate Middleton had a baby girl.
Okay.
Yay. And they debuted the name today. They debuted the baby on Saturday. Of course, Kate Middleton comes out. I just had a baby yesterday and I look fabulous.
Sure.
But
she's a princess.
She is.
Literally.
The name of the baby was just released today. And it is Charlotte Elizabeth Diana. I know. So sweet. Prince William's looking older. He needs some hair restoration. You're a royal. You can get some hair restoration.
But then he won't be true to it. I don't know. They probably... I can't imagine that they are more worried about our appearances as much as the Americans are.
Yeah, see, our royals are the Kardashians. It's so sad, but it's so true. You know it's true. And they're, if you look at the youngest Kardashian girl, I know she's had work done. And she looks like she's trying to be more like Kim.
Yeah.
And
sad.
Yeah, anyway. And look at Khloe. Yeah, she's losing weight, but her face is changing in a way that can only be done by surgery. And then Bruce Jenner. Hello.
Right.
That's our royals. And maybe they're not as superficial as we are, which is probably good.
Yeah.
We need to take note.
Yeah, we sure do.
Okay, Cupcakes and Presents time. You ready? I'm going to run through the list of birthdays for this week.
I know the first one.
Good job!
All of them, actually.
Today, May 4th, Randy Travis turns 56.
Mm-hmm.
Actor Will Arnett is 45. And Lance Bass from NSYNC is 36.
Wow.
May 5th, which is tomorrow, Brian Williams, the big fabricator and liar, is 56. Danielle Fishel from Boy Meets World, Topanga.
Yeah.
She is 34. Singer Adele is 27. And singer Chris Brown is 26. Now, hold the phone. Doesn't Chris Brown seem older than 26?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn he was 32.
No, 'cause I think he's Rihanna's age or close. He might even be younger than her.
Oh, she was robbing the cradle.
I think that whole thing happened right after, when he beat her up.
Yeah.
I think that happened fairly close to me being right out of high school, so they were kind of around my age at that point.
Oh.
So that doesn't surprise me. Adele does, though. I didn't realize she was so young.
Yeah. She seems like an older soul.
Sure.
On May 6th, singer Bob Seger is 70. Wow. Tom Bergeron, he's from Dancing with the Stars, America's Funniest Home Videos, Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, okay.
He turns 60.
Okay.
And George Clooney is 54.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
Whoa.
Did you think he was younger or older?
I guess it kind of makes sense now that I'm looking at it, but he's one of those people that you always think of him of when...
Like the Ocean's...
Yeah.
Ocean's 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he was and ER.
Yeah, I didn't see that much. That was kind of when I was... people. Well, that's like my childhood, so I didn't really watch that. Drama was boring.
Yes.
Growing up.
I was kind of surprised at his age, too. But you have to step back and be like, oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, makes
That's
sense.
what I love about Cupcakes and Presents. Because I'm like, when I'm preparing my notes, I'm like, wow, I feel old. Or, hey, I feel young.
Yeah.
You know?
True. Very true, yeah.
On Friday, May 8th, comedian Don Rickles is 89. He's hilarious.
I don't know him.
Okay. Google.
I'll Google it. I love comedy.
Melissa Gilbert is 51. Laura Ingalls.
Yeah, okay. That's who I was thinking.
And then on May 9th, which is Saturday, singer-guitarist Richie Fury from Buffalo, Springfield, and Poco is 71. He has a brand new album out called Hand in Hand. Yeah. And he's our pastor in Broomfield. So that's why when I saw him, I was like, hey, Steve, Richie's on our Hollywood birthdays. And he's like, yeah, I told you, he's on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm like, okay. I didn't know who
pastor?
he was. Yeah, he like changed his ways. And
wow.
I don't think he was ever a real hardcore rocker.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, he has always kind of been the good guy.
Oh, that's good.
But his new CD is pretty awesome. It's kind of a mix of religious and some non-religious.
Oh, so. Is it a singing album?
Yes.
Oh, singer, guitar.
Yeah.
Duh. Okay.
Yeah.
How interesting.
Yeah,
so
very talented.
So you know a Hall of Famer, huh?
Yeah, the first time we met him, Steve was like, he's a pastor, he wants us to come to his church. And I'm like, let's go! Steve hadn't been to church in 25 years, so I was like, yes, let's get your butt there. Please.
Let's make you wash all of your sins away, okay?
Let's get this done. And Richie is very nice, but happy birthday, Mr. Richie.
Happy birthday
to you. Are you ready for question and answer fun?
No. Yes.
So you can blame T Squared and Carrie. They told me going forward that this should be a surprise.
Okay.
I used to provide you guys the questions beforehand.
All right.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
What's your favorite fast food chain?
Garbanzo or Chick-fil-A?
Yeah. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite family recipe?
Fideo or enchiladas.
Cheesy.
Yummy.
And do you love or hate roller coasters?
Ooh. The anticipation gets me now, so I'm kind of a wimp.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you ever into roller coasters?
Oh, totally. Absolutely.
But you're not anymore?
Well, I think, I guess we did. I went on some last year when we went to Elitch's, but I guess the anticipation kind of freaks me. Yes, I love them, but they freak me out sometimes. So.
You can't watch it.
Well, just like...
You have to turn your back
like getting in the line, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be so much fun. And then I sit down and I'm like, what
am I doing?
Was I thinking?
So as you mentioned, Mother's Day is coming up this Sunday.
Yeah.
Your mother is close.
Mm-hmm.
So my mother is not.
Okay.
I am a planner, so I get Mother's Day stuff starting in January.
Sure.
It's Mother's and Father's Day.
Okay.
Because there have been so many years in the past where it sneaks up and I'm like, can I get a card in the mail?
Yeah.
And it might show up on Tuesday after Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
But I found this article, and it was from HelloGiggles.com, How to Celebrate Mother's Day from 1,000 Miles Away.
Aw.
Yes.
How sweet.
Yeah. So the first thing is to mail the card a week early.
Mm-hmm.
And that means like today. If you're listening, it's Monday, get the card in the mail today. Last, probably tomorrow.
Right.
Yes, tomorrow is Tuesday. If you're listening to it and it's Friday, I'm sorry, you're probably going to need to do an e-card.
Right.
Do they still do those? Remember those? Those were like very popular for a minute.
They were. I bet they still do.
Because you could create them yourself.
I imagine. Like a Hallmark.com or something.
Yeah. But it was free. I wonder if they still do that. Do you remember the cards that you could make in Walmart.com? Like they had, or no, go into Walmart. There's a big machine and you could create the card yourself.
Yeah, I think you still can.
I've never seen, I don't see the kiosk anymore. It was a big kiosk. And you create the outline and what the words say and you print it. I used to think it was the coolest thing. Nice. But you could do that from home now.
You can. Like, Word has a lot of templates.
Yes.
I've always, whenever I was trying to make cards for someone, I always found templates on my computer.
That's smart.
So.
That's smart.
We never had the best printer.
Yeah. So you have to have a printer.
the best printer, so it always kind of come out
with lines
grainy.
In it. Yes.
Yeah.
I tried to.
Can you tell this is homemade?